What's happening? What's happening? It's Mother's Day. Happy Sunday. Hope all your mothers is doing good. I'm sure they raised you right. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. It's Sunday. We had a hell of a fight last night. Wait 1 second. It's Bernie the Boxer live from training camp, baby. Did you miss me? Okay, so yeah. Uh man, it was a great day. It was a great fight last night. Oh boy fought pretty good. H Money, what's happening? Kenny M, appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Two Hands the Reaper, appreciate you. Tim Dollars, what's up, baby? Man, yep. No, we got Lolo upstairs. H Money, we got Lolo upstairs. He got in today. We went to the airport and got him. He seems like he got a lot of charisma on him, so I'm anxious to see what he gonna do. Yep, yep. Like I say, H Money, we out there. I got Lolo upstairs. Took him to get him some junk, something to mess around with, something to snack on. He upstairs right now. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Hope everything's going good. Like I said, y'all treat them girls good because where would the world be without women? Where would we be without women, without our mothers, without our aunties, without our grandmothers, without about our women? You understand? That make us better. Hoodie Smoke, appreciate you. Yeah. Bray the Midwest Boxer, what's up with you? Yeah, what's up with the guys? You know it. You know what time it is, man. Yeah. Omaha, Nebraska. Ooh, wee. Started from the bottom, now we here, man. So yeah, man. If y'all seen my title, I want to talk with y'all also about, my titles and stuff. This is a Bud channel, but at all things boxing over here. Um, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. So I want to be able to add you guys. Somebody's going to teach me how to live stream so I can add people in so we can talk, so I can live stream with you guys. But I definitely enjoy talking with y'all. And before we really get started, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. Uh, Definitely want to give a shout out to Team Crawford, Triple Threat Boxing Gym. Appreciate you guys. The accuracy ball. I want to give out special shout out to Donnell at KO Cuts at the Citadel Mall, who's come up with the grand idea of the accuracy ball. Like I say, it measures your power, it measures your punch count. It's a very innovative device in the boxing game. It's almost as like a pad. It's almost like a the the chest plate cup that you use when you're doing the pads, but it measures your power, it measures your punch count, it does a variety of different things. So look forward to that innovative boxing equipment. Donnell, appreciate you, baby, and the KO cuts. I didn't get one yesterday because I'm trying to let it grow out a little bit, but Donnell is tough on the cut. So if you in town, stop at KO Cuts at the Citadel Mall in Colorado Springs. Yeah, okay, so man, what's happening with y'all? What's happening with y'all? What's up? What'd he say? Hold on. Two Hands the Reaper says, I don't like the way Canelo disrespected that man father. Exactly. 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 That was very disrespectful. But at the same time, I think Andre is beating a dead horse. I think there's plenty of challenges that he can fight. I think, like I say, he could fight Charlo. He can move up and fight Benavidez. Nobody seems to want to fight Benavidez. So you know what I'm saying? Instead of going for Canelo, find different challenges for yourself. Obviously the man doesn't not looking in your direction. So after so many things that you've done, it's only so much you can do. So just spare your dignity and, like you say, you put yourself out there. I don't like the way he talked to his father either. I seen the way he was telling him to fuck off, but they put themselves in that position. So again, you know, uh Canelo is the top, but at the same time, you can climb your way to that. So I say it's Benavidez, it's Charlos, there's different challenges out there. Those guys are undefeated and they have a name, and it's credibility in those opponents. So at the same time, maybe he should look in that direction. Um, Also, somebody messaged me, and I was just telling him it's not about the money with him. I think it's really about the class of opponent. He wants to be called the best. He's trying to look to be the best, and that's what he sees in Canelo. Um, maybe it was a little jealousy there, a little bit about everybody. It's a little bit of jealousy, from the support that he gets, the hype that he was given coming up, and I can understand that. But he's earned that right, and he was doing it then. He was earning this right, and so to that man. But like I say, I'll be looking in different directions. There's other people that you can fight. Um, Besides him, Canelo ain't the all in all of being boxing. Really, true. So appreciate everybody in the chat. What do you say? What's up with my producer? Shout out to my producer. What's happening? Okay. Oh, for sure, for sure. Knockouts with Nika. Yes, you are not a mother, but you definitely have a motherly spirit. It's in every woman, and just being a woman is excellent. So shout out to all the women. Ooh wee. Fotex says, wait, Malin Singer says Twin don't want to fight him either. I can understand that. I can understand that, but well, how you gonna get paid if you don't fight? That's the thing about these guys. I don't understand. Fotex says, Fotex, what's up with Fotex? Appreciate you, baby. Yeah, man. Uh what do you say? Hold on, what's this guy says? Fotex says Billy quit. Nah. We was just talking about that. We had all the gang over here again. I didn't name them all. I won't name them again. But everybody was saying that he quit. And we was thinking the same thing. But like I say, you wasn't in there taking that punch. You didn't take that punch to the eye. Um, when it was a collision, he met the punch at the same time, so that made the punch even harder. They say the man broke his eye or something, and like I say, you never know. I mean, it's have been many cases where somebody then fought through an injury or something, but to each his own. And Billy Joe was doing good in the fight. He was giving them a little trouble, which is definitely why Canelo don't want to see Andre, because Andre gonna be on top of his game. But I don't think he quit. Definitely. I mean, that punch, he probably could have went on, and I think he maybe could have switched stances to try to keep that eye out of the range. But with Canelo, it was only a matter of time, and the man wanted to keep his eye, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Shit ain't nothing worth your life. Nothing. Don't nobody care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What do you say? Full text the Reaper says Charlo a dead horse as well. Ain't no question. I mean, these guys don't want these challenges, but you know, it's been proven that if you put up a good effort, the people remember that. That's what the people remember. What was I watching? I can't remember. Oh, we was actually watching boxing. We was watching the '84 draft, and we was talking about Charles Barkley, John Stockton, guys that you didn't think that was gonna make it that big, especially John Stockton. But they definitely a personality. They didn't win the championship, but they definitely stood out as legends, and they're revered. So it says something in their character. They wanted to fight the best. We was talking about jumping on super teams and stuff like that. So it was different things like that. But you got to fight the best. Charlo, I don't know. They ain't gonna get nowhere. The brother already then jumped on him and threw him under the bus. But so what we gonna do? That they killing themselves actually, and they killing boxing with that. Step up, guys. Step up. Let me see. Let me see. Knockouts with Nika says his orbital bone was cracked. It ain't worth getting permanent. And I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Like I say, he was figuring I got the money. I done put up a nice fight. Canelo coming on. It's time to bag it in. It's time to bag it in. Shakur said, think somebody came and paid him. The fella in the suit, Shakur, he swore that the man quit. He said they called in. Canelo was getting a little touched up a little bit, and Shakur swear that hey, the fix was in. The fix was in. But I really true think that the man didn't quit. The man got hit in the eye, and it's tough. So man got up out of there again. I don't blame him. I don't. I think that and again, just touch on that one more time. Andre, go somewhere else. Leave Canelo alone. Leave him alone. Sometimes even when you beat the man, you don't become the man. You understand? And Canelo has a lot of driving force with him. I know they say the Mexican people, but he do got that white skin. He has that white face. He look like a white boy. His English is improving, and that white face. Like they say, he was watching a documentary, and they were saying, for a long time, everybody else thought they was white too if you wasn't black. Indians, Mexicans, Irish. They was all before they was considered white. Everybody they thought they was white. So I think that has a big thing to do with his charisma and his charm. But Canelo's a great fighter at the same time. Um, and like I said, but there's other challenges out there. Like I say, step up and mow your way to him. You're not mowing your way to this man. You're not mowing your way to this man. If you eliminate all the obstacles before him, you understand it'll make it that much more clear. So let's just see what Caleb Plant do. I see Caleb Plant said he want to fight, but let's see what he do. Let's see what Caleb Plant do. Hoodie Smoke says, "Hey Bernie, I watched you flip out. Oh yeah, yeah. That was sad, man. That was sad. That's sad. That hurt. That hurt our heart. Sad they beat us like that." Via Cash says, "I want to learn more about that. I didn't get it." Mike, what's up with the guy? Yeah, what's up with the guy, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. RD boys, what's up? Uh, Uriel Thomas, yeah, what's popping you with the guy, man? What do you say? I want to get to one question. I can't remember what it was. Amanda Royale, appreciate you. And I finally see Manzo. That's a girl. Kristen Manzo or something like Kristen Man. What's happening? Vikash, what's happening? Man, I didn't know that. I got women watching my channel. Women do study boxing too. They love women. They always love a fight, don't they? Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, hold on. First, yeah. Let me get to that question. I'm trying to find that question. What'd he say? Hold on. Oh, yes. Give me 1 second. Let me step away. Home fitness is all the rage right now. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Fitness always gonna be in because people we so vain about our bodies that of course we're gonna wanna fix ourselves up and make ourselves look nice, and it's always gonna be that few. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me see. Via cash. Hold on. Hold on. And Daniel, hold on. I got my card. I got the card. The accuracy ball, bringing technology to combat sports. Darnell Branch, brought to you by Darnell Branch. Darnell Branch at accuracyball.com if you want to email them. www.accuracyball.com. www.accuracyball.com for more information on the accuracy ball, which is a very innovative, like you said, in combat sports. He's brought it into the gym, and we've worked with it. I think it's a great technology. Donnell's a hell of a guy, and I'm glad to know him. We need more brothers like him. Appreciate you, Donnell. I'll see you soon. Okay. Also, let me give one more shout out to my other sponsors. I want to give a shout out to Top Flight Fitness. I want to give a shout out to Trapwear. I want to give a super shout out to Cash and Clothing. All those guys that support me, and I appreciate you guys, and you're doing a hell of a job. And let's go. Two Hands the Reaper says, hold on, what he say? Plant going to sleep. Okay, now Caleb Plant is a hell of a boxer. He didn't look that good against Truad, but like I say, styles make fights, and when you're motivated, tell him what you can do. I think he's confident in himself, and but one thing I was thinking that uh, Canelo, I think he's kind of burning out. He kind of needs a little rest break. He's been in the gym, and I think he needs a rest break. So I don't know. I wouldn't take that fight in September. I think he needs to simmer down a little bit, take a little rest, enjoy his success, his fame, and get to somebody like that. But if I don't know. But that's just my interpretation of it. Who knows? Only he knows. But Caleb Plant is going to be a tough fight. I salute him. I think he was the most fluid, young, ambitious fighter, and for him to take on that young kid at this time to be undisputed is a feather in his cap. And of course, Plant. You know who else? Who wouldn't want it? You know everybody wants the best. You know, so I agree with well most people want the best. Why not go for the top of the division? So where else would you go? So if Plant could do that, he's seeing the glory side of it. You feel me? Shout out to Caleb Plant. Appreciate you, baby. Um, Dynamis Ben Yahweh. What's up with the guy? You know it's love, baby, from the 402. Oh shit, we were just talking about you, man. Hell of a football player, hell of a basketball player. Yeah, about it be. Hey, I told him that. I told him, like I said, what he say? What they say? I say, man, listen, man. You know my name about it be because you know I was about that action. You know I gets busy. I got busy. You understand? You already know I was terror on them boys. Yes, I was. Shout out to the neighborhood. Feel me? 4, 5, and 6. Deuce 4. Yeah. Okay. The whole north side though. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Carl Brown. This guy keep bothering me. Carl Brown. I think Billy Joe's winning the fight. Well, we was all thinking that, Mr. Brown, but Canelo was coming on strong, and you know, his levels to this shit. I didn't think I thought Billy looked kind of flabby, and you know, it was only a matter of time. Like I say, Canelo has seen the best boxers in the world, which is Aries Larry Londa when he was at his prime and his best. Mayweather's Trout was a hell of a boxer, and you know, so it was just a matter of time. Like I say, you gonna get a guy. That's what we want. A challenge. At least the man gave him a challenge. You didn't give him shit. You didn't give a damn thing. So feel me? Hey, good fight, and Canelo ended it, and we on to the next. Reem, what's happening? 718. He says, do you agree? A lot of these boxers claim they are about legacy and fighting the best, but they're protecting their O's and about the money, money, money. Even getting it, they think they Mayweather's. You hit the nail on the head. I truly, the last fighter that I could say that okay, well they showed it was Shane Mosley. You know, Shane fought all them guys that was too big. You know, he's a throwback fighter. That's why he got 9 damn losses. You know, he could have papered his record and could have babied his record and you know left it like that. But I think Roy Jones at the same time. Roy Jones at the same time. You know, he didn't have to fight Tarver again, but Tarver bothering him about that. You know, and to each his own. You know, say to his detriment. But like I'm saying, he got that warrior spirit. You know, Joe Lewis when he was on his way out. You know, everybody thought Joe Wildcat beat him and a lot of people did. He probably did, but he wasn't going to end it like that. He couldn't end it like that. So, you know, he got it back in there with that guy and stopped him. Um, Rocky Marciano, he knew he had tough fights in his later life. And, you know, he said, well, even though I could go on, why do it? And he got out of there. So it's different, different strokes for different folks. But I definitely think they chasing the money and everything. As you can see, Devin Haney was drives me nuts about posting them fucking cars and money and shit. Who gives a fuck about that? Nobody cares. We know you got that. That don't even matter. You showing that shit. We don't that ain't even nothing for you, you know. Show me fight, you know, fight these guys. Fight. You know what I'm saying? And I would respect you better than Linares fighting Fortuna than Linares. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Luna Star says lazy ass fighters. They are lazy. They are lazy. And 9 times out of 10, when they get to some type of success, they only have yes men with them that don't tell them the truth. They usually have yes men. So, you know, they lazy. Ain't nobody telling them. And they all, like I say, they all in it for fun and games and nonsense. Amanda Royale. Shout out to the ladies. Happy Mother's Day from Bernie the Boxer and Team Crawford. Yeah. She says when Billy doubled up on his jab, you could see Canelo have real problems. He didn't stay active and he started dropping his guard too much. Well, I was actually want to watch the fight so we can watch it. It was a lot of people in here crowded in and we was watching the fight, so it's always better later on. But I seen him land a couple shots, but I want to see how effective he really was. You know, I really want to see how effective he really was. He looked like he was giving him trouble. You could tell Canelo was frustrated from what all the hoopla was going on with the fight. But again, you know, like I say, Billy Joe Saunders was a tough champion. He had never lost in 30 fights. He was 2 division world champion, and he came to fight. The man broke his eye. It happens like that. Oh, and Teasy Trey 57 says, Bernie, I love you. Hey, and I love y'all back, man. I love y'all back. Where would I be? Buffalo, stand up. Where would I be? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Please like, subscribe, share. You understand all that good stuff. And again, I hope y'all enjoying this Mother's Day, and I hope I ain't taking too much of your time for you can treat your mothers and your ladies good. I hope they ain't say you run around trying to see what Bernie talking about instead of paying attention to me. I know my old lady got up this morning feeling disgruntled because I'm in training camp. Lord, I said I gotta go to work, honey. I got to go to work. But I sent the flowers and I made sure she got a pedicure and something to eat yesterday. And the mama, mother-in-law. Appreciate y'all. I love you, baby. Just know that I'm doing it for you. Yeah. Let me see what he say. Gun Rice Mafia says, "What it do? What it do?" Man, y'all hope y'all cooking up them ladies, making them feel special, because Lord knows we can't do enough. Uh, Hero Thomas says Canelo's looking like his body. Canelo looking at his body, he looked like he's on peds. Well, I don't know, and I don't want to worry about that. I think we worry about that too much. I think we worrying about that too much. I think we worrying about that too much. Definitely the fighters ain't who they used to be. They definitely not as tough as they was, and the game just didn't change. The structure of the business didn't just change. I don't want to talk about that negativity. If he gets caught, then he gets caught. But right now, he's doing his thing. He's looking good. And shout out to Canelo. All the best to you and his team. They come up with excellent strategy. Do you see the right uppercut he throws when you throw the jab? Oh my God. We throw the straight right to the stomach, but he to the side, but he throws the uppercut. Canelo's a bad man. Peds can't make you do that. Peds can't give you no mind now. Peds can't give you no mind. That's a fact. Just Bus just Best says when is Bud fighting? I don't know. I don't know. The Brotherhood, shout out to you. Canelo proved Crawford right yesterday. He avoiding black fighters. Um, well, like I say, he already fought a couple black fighters, so I wouldn't say that uh that he's avoiding black fighters, but I definitely agree that Andre ain't bringing shit to the table. Andre ain't bringing shit to the table, man. Andre just not bringing nothing to the table. I mean, he's very rangy, he's skillful, and all that good stuff. But his victories ain't spectacular. He's not stopping nobody, and he's doing himself a disservice. And actually, like they tell you, they say in anything, put your head down and go to work. You steady want recognition and stuff like that. Put your head down and work. So if I can't get Canelo, I want the next best thing. Well, who is that? Is that Benavidez? Is that Plant? You understand? Is that Charlo? You understand? I know he's been chasing Charlo. I understand that. But let's go to the next one. Let's just don't limit ourselves. Like I say, it's different undefeated fighters out there that the man can go at it with. And I will be looking for those. Let's go to the next, one monkey don't stop no show. I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that. Ah, yeah. That's right. That's right. Jason says he fought Kirkland. Jason, he says he fought Kirkland, Trout, and Lara. Good fighters, good fighters. Now, Kirkland wasn't at the best right then, but Trout and Lara was definitely. Trout was coming off the win against Cotto, a great boxing exhibition he put on. And Laura, shit is Laura. Fuck. Like I just talked to her. Her said, but Bernie, I'm the only one that really beat him. That flat out, that can't nobody deny. Everybody else is the controversy. Well, Mayweather's. But wait. That's Canelo. With Ayersley Landy. I'm sorry. He said, yeah, but I'm the only one that beat him. I'm the one that outright beat him. And I told Plant, Trout, what's his name? Sorry. Heard he should have been the Ring Magazine champion after that. They should have awarded that man Ring Magazine because Charlo had, Lara had beat everybody. Lara was the man in the division, and Heard had worked his way up, had won a couple titles or one time. And man, come on, he should have been the Ring Magazine. He should have been got Ring Magazine. They dropped the ball on that. They dropped the ball on that. They dropped the ball on that. No. What do you say? RDB? No, Laura didn't beat him. No, Laura did not beat him. Go back and watch the fight without the film. The man never stepped to Canelo. You can't beat. You have to step to this guy. You cannot not step to this guy. You cannot not. Anytime. That's my decision and my belief. Even with me, when I was in the nationals, I'm fighting the number one guy. Bernard, they ain't gonna let you just box this guy. You got to go step to him and be aggressive And so I think that's is what happened. I think Canelo is the same way. You got to do that. The brother said Kirkman is light skinned. That don't count. Man, stop it. Uh, G Money says, why does these boxers keep disrespecting Bud? Well, I don't think the boxers disrespect Bud. I think it's these old phonies over here on YouTube and stuff like that. They can comment like Carl Brown and the other dude, Paul, whatever his name, whatever. It's those trolls that, obviously live a terrible life. They can't be happy because, they see it in such a blind light. But the fighters love Bud. If you ask any of the young fighters, they want to be like Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is one of the most innovative fighters right now. Like I say, as far as the undisputed, far as the switching southpaw and back and forth. Um, Bud is the most innovative guy right now. Like I say, he's not the most talkative guy. Or he don't hang with a lot of fancy people, but not in public at least. But so it's more of those people. The box Mayweather's granted him the best fighter right now. The top fighters, trainers give him the best fighter right in there with Canelo. And they understand. We all understand that those guys is ducking him, man. It's just that life. It's just that real. Okay, what he say? Live life real. He said he's stronger. He's stronger, Bernie. How they can't stop a tank, step to a tank. Uh, uh, and I with Crawford, Canelo, I agree. I agree. And like I say, you know, uh, when they were saying the documentary, some stuff breaks you down and some stuff builds you up. And I think that he took that to heart. He took that to heart. So, and you see how good he's got. He's gotten a lot better. So shout out to Canelo. I can't take nothing away from him. And y'all should just get a man his flowers. OG says, salute, Bernie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shoot, appreciate you. What he says, Andre says, Bernie, this man, Canelo, did more at 68 in a year than all the other champions did in 2+ years. I agree. I agree. I think Benavidez, he slowed himself up. I think Benavidez was on the train, but he slowed himself up. They was really putting a lot of momentum behind Benavidez, but the only thing that's really shaking him up is his Mexican descent, and he hasn't lost. But the cocaine and the missing the weight 2 times, I think he didn't lost the title 2 times on the scale. So that tells you something. I mean, either you undisciplined, which will make me want to get rid of you, or you need to move up in weight and you're terrified because you ain't gonna be as effective at that weight. So something's going on with him, but it's just a matter of time, and like I say, he can use that as fuel or whatever. But he definitely got some challenges out there, and somebody need to step it up because y'all a bunch of punks. I don't understand it. Just like I'm watching Spence with Yellow Beezy, and all he is with Yellow Beezy, and how your partner never tell you to beat his ass. How your partner don't never tell you, man, beat his ass. We ain't finna sit around like that. This man calling for you everywhere you go. Somebody wants you to fight this man. Everybody talking stuff to you to beat his ass, and you don't want no smoke. And you in a position to make it happen. You was a pussy. On my mama, I don't even want to hang with you because you was a punk. But you, like I say, they yes men. They don't let me get started. Yo, don't even mention that. Spence ain't gonna do a damn thing with Canelo, and we know that. And we know that. Stop it, blood. Stop it. Hold on. What do you say? Hold on. Remy Thorough 718 says Canelo is good, no doubt about it, but he could afford Boo Boo before he went to super middleweight. Maybe he could have. Maybe he could have. But like I say, Boo Boo, I'm not stopping my. I love Andre, and I think he's a heck of a fighter. But he's boring to death. He's boring to death, and I'm not stopping my Saturday night to watch Boo Boo Andre. I'm not lying. Unless he fights somebody that's dangerous, I'm not watching Boo Boo. I don't understand. The man wears women hats. His style is all fucked up like a hippie. The nose ring. His whole style is just fucked up. his whole style is fucked up, you know. But I think he's a hell of a boxer. Can't take nothing away from him, but he ain't got no swag whatso fucking ever. No swag whatso fucking ever. And I think that's what's fucking him up. Whose personality is gold? What? What? Whose personality is gold? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. That man was wearing a woman's hat at the last. Was that Canelo's fight? Whoever fight that was when Danny Garcia was there, Bud was there. Who fucking fight was that? I can't remember. Whatever fight that was it Canelo? That man had a woman's hat on. It was disgusting. A woman's hat. You see that? A woman's hat. No, that's not swaggy, bro. That's not swaggy. Euro Thomas says it's time for T Bud promotions. And we coming. And we coming. And we coming. And we coming. You know that they can't hold a good guy down. Like they say, I can't so say for fact if the contract is up. But again, they got Bud has people in high places that's looking out for him. That's don't unlike the way what they call it, the what you call him, whoever the man or whatever is treating him, however they holding him back. People don't like that. So it's only a matter of a time before you know he breaks out of that like all the rest of them do, and you know we keep going up. TKO 22 says salute from the UK. Yo, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody over there. Appreciate everybody in England, man. Appreciate everybody in England. Y'all got some good fighters. Joe Calzaghe, um, the young fella that was the boxing fool, the that beat the won the IBF title. That what's his name? Edwards or something? Charlie Edwards and the other Edwards. Whatever that fella can box his ass off. Speaking of boxing. Speaking of boxing. Now, did y'all watch the preview fight? Did y'all watch the co-main? The co-main yesterday? The co-main yesterday, did y'all see that tiny Japanese fella fight that heavy punching Mexican guy? And he was put up a hell of a fight. He put up a hell of a fight. And he was showing a lot of boxing skills. If everybody was making jokes about him getting stunned, which he was getting hit hard, but you could see he was outweighed. You could see all that. He was the man was what, 24? He was 37. Come on, 105 pounds. But let me give him his flowers. Did you see how much energy and spunk he showed? I'm not gonna put no jacket on him and say he was on drugs or say he was on nothing. That man was completely motivated. They said once they had told him he was fighting that guy for the championship, he accepted it right away. He didn't think about it like these bums do today. He 37, fought a young killer. He didn't think about it. Devin, Tank, Tio, bums. He didn't think about it. He accepted it wholeheartedly. Yeah, he accepted it wholeheartedly, and he gave a terrific effort. Terrific effort. I can't remember who the fella name was, but he's a Japanese guy. He won every championship that you could win. He won every organizational championship at 105 pounds. He moved up for the killer, put on an excellent performance, excellent boxing exhibition. The moves he was making. Oh man, the moves he was making. That's what I'm talking about. Boxing at its finest. And that man was a hell of a boxer. So shout out to the kid. Shout out to the kid. Um, Mr. Julio G says Canelo won't get undisputed. Well, again, we're gonna definitely see. But these guys is some straight hoes if this is the case. Now, don't let me get all hyped up about something that's not true. But if Al Heyman tells these guys, well, get away from me. Get the fuck away from me, Al. I don't. Who the fuck is Al? Who the fuck is these motherfuckers, man? Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck about no fucking Al Heyman. Al Pass. If he not trying to do in the best of my benefit, who the fuck is Al? Who the fuck is these mother? Excuse my language. Who is this? Who the fuck is Al Heyman? Who the fuck is any of these motherfuckers? Who is they? I swear, if you're not talking about my best interest, you know, you got what else can you do? Either I'm retired. You still your own man. At the end of the day, it's choices. You sign a stupid contract, it's on you. Read the fine print. You understand? But ain't no man gonna tell me. Come on, I want to have that man smoke. I kill that motherfucker. You trying to hold me back from greatness? Man, I want to put a contract on his head. Stop it. What? No, that's personal. You think you gonna no, that's personal. That's personal. If not, I'll do a Mike Tyson and choke that motherfucker. Sue me. Sue me. But I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'm gonna put my hands on you. Put my hands on you. Sometimes you got to do that. The Bible will say that it's a time to kill, it's a time to do this, it's a time to do that. And that'll be the time. Choke that motherfucker. So let's see what Caleb Plant all about. He been talking big shit. Big shit. So let's see. I'm anxious to see. Now, if he don't accept the fight for whatever reason, now don't price yourself out. I ain't trying to hear that stupid shit because we already know Canelo got 3 portions of the title, the Ring magazine, plenty of experience, plenty of accolades. You ain't done shit. So whatever they fucking get that motherfucker, he better take it and win and go. If he don't, fuck him. I'm through with him. Yeah. And it's just like that. Ooh. He died 10 years ago. What you talking about, man? Hold on. Oh wait. Paul Campbell, I'm giving him his flowers. I'm giving him his flowers. I'm giving him his flowers. I'm giving his flowers. Devin the he said what he say? What he says? Danny the Great says, what do you think about Devin Haney? Like I'm saying, they ain't taking on the right challenges. They ain't taking on the right challenges. They ain't taking on the right challenges. And the other fella pulled out. You was just on Mike Tyson hot boxing. Y'all, that's you ain't got too much problems. Now we want to say, oh boy, quit, but he got his eye busted. This motherfucker didn't want no Fortuna. He didn't want no Fortuna. No Fortuna. You know them black fellas. You know we tough. You know we agile. You know we athletic. And Fortuna's coming to get this guy. Been seething his teeth. Been waiting to get this guy. Stop it. Ryan Garcia. Yeah, now he got personal problem. I bet he do. I bet he do. He showing up. He got a habit every time. It's a step up. Every time it's a killer in front of him. He got a problem. Get the fuck. To each his own. But like I said, and Devin Haney took the easy route. Get the fuck out of here. He took the fucking easy route. Linares, come on. Linares, he'll quit at the. But Devin can't punch. Devin can't punch. Devin can't punch. So, hmm. Oh, is that the fight we want to see Devin in? No. No. Is that a fight that's worthy of your Range Rover? What the fuck you got your Bentley? They gave you a fucking Bentley to fight Linares's? Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Pass they best. Stop it. Oh, Billy Joe, he did his thing. He did his thing. Brotherhood says that dude was the Asian sweet pea. That man was boxing his ass off. That man, that Asian fella who was a 5-time 105-pound champion, showed brilliant skills. Brilliant skills. A lot of heart, a lot of guts, and a lot of everything. He's what boxing is all about. We need more fighters like him. We need more fighters like him. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Lisa Bells, appreciate you. Danny the Great. Uh, what he say? Hold on, hold on. What she say? Yeah, okay. I like that camaraderie in here. I like that. I like that. Appreciate it. We better together. We better together. Motavia Berry says Canelo should give. I mean, yeah, but I definitely think. I mean that what's called a Caleb Plant. That's gonna be a huge fight though. A Caleb Plant. That's gonna be a huge. Andre ain't even at 60. Andre ain't even at 68. I mean, so he need to move up first. Get in the man's division. That's one step that if can y'all agree with me on that? One thing he need to do is move up. He need to move up. He need to go be in the man's division. Be in the man's division. Be in the man's division. Uh, Let me say what he say. Yo, what he say? Carl Brown. I like fighters that are fighting top 10 opponents when they is champions, nothing less. Well, we do that and you still criticize us. We fight top 10 contenders wherever we can get, and you still find a reason to criticize us. So I don't know what you be on, bro. I don't know what you be on, Mr. Brown. Kenny M says, Bernie, you and my grandpa was too close. Was too close. Your shit talking skills is impeccable. Kenny M. Kenny M. Kenny M. What's his name? That's Kenny Sims. I don't know who Kenny M is. Who your grandpa? Your grandpa, he said we was too close. Okay. Hey. I be serious though. I be talking shit, but, but I be talking shit. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm doing the show. I'm doing the show. Shout out to my guy Dwayne doing the strength and conditioning. Appreciate the guy, turning this all around, doing something positive, getting these guys right. He out working them 44 and he out working them. Shout out to my guy Dwayne from the neighborhood. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you out working these guys. Kenny M says, rest in peace, Midge Minor. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Midge, you with me every day. Everybody say I'm Midge. I'm the new Midge. I always remind them of Midge. He like my father. Been with him. I can't say how I took from him. Wearing my boots, keep my sack. But Red keep his sack. That's one thing he take from Midge. We all come something from Midge, because we was all up under him, and he was all like our father, and definitely had a profound effect on me. Shout out to Midge, man. I love you. I know you up there, smiling down on us. Um, and great that you got to see the kid be the world champion. We got to experience some of the fruits of your labor, all the stuff you did. Carl, everybody down, all of them, Leon, everybody that was in the gym working, man, that putting their time in and just giving a little jewels and just showing support. I appreciate that. CW always been a place of support. It was a great stomping ground for me, great stomping ground for Bud, for Bo, for Red. You understand? It's a tough place, and it's what made us. So shout out to the whole North Side. Shout out to Kenny M. Minor. It must be okay. Okay, Kenny Minor. Okay, okay. Kenny. I probably know you then, Kenny. I'm sure we didn't met then. Little Kenny. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole Minor. Like I say, your grandpa was a hell of a fighter. I keep him guarding my dough every day. I got a picture of Midge in his boxing stand sitting right at my door every day. Where would I put that? I put that right on my door. You want a warrior right there by you, protecting the house. So shout out to Midge. 112 pounds. 112. 112. He said, Bernard, I only weighed 97. They had to boost my weight up. He only weighed 97 pounds for Gil Yanez for the national championship. That's right. Gil Yanez from Ohio. Ohio produced them fighters, man. Ohio produced them fighters. Lou Colazzo. Hold on, what I do? What did it do? What did it do? No, I don't want to block that user. No. Ryan Colazzo says, got out of Fortuna. Now Ryan got out of Fortuna. Now they saying Ryan versus Rolly. Well, Rolly was beating his fucking ass in the sparring session, so I don't know. Rolly gonna be trying to bully that man. I don't know. Now they saying all that gimmick shit weak as fuck. That shit for the birds, and I don't fuck with that shit. Marcus Smith says, Bernie, I rock with you hard, but come on, man. What I, Mr. Smith, what I say? Come on, man, but what? Come on, man, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Being Boxing News says, what's up, Bernie? I remember hollering at you. I'm Nebraska. Okay. In Nebraska? Okay. Appreciate you. Well, I love talking about boxing. I love meeting new people. And I love all good stuff. So appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying my show. I hope you know what I'm saying. Like, subscribe, and share, and keep tuning in. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Can't say it enough. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate you. And TZ357 says, Yo, Bernie, why do boxers spit out the water instead of drinking the water during the fight? Um, well, sometimes you just want to, your mouth is just dry. You just want to wet your whistle. I couldn't say. Sometimes you drink, sometimes you don't. Like I say, you just want to get your keep your mouth, excuse me, keep your mouth, wet. You know what I'm saying? It can get dry. Got the mouthpiece in there and whatever. Stonebone Boxing, appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, Jack Johnson used to spit on the newspaper writers that was talking bad about him. They said with pinpoint accuracy. He would purposely miss spitting in his spittoon. You feel me? Uh, uh, uh. Definitely, I know you, Kenny. Definitely, definitely. But see, I don't know everybody's name, and I can't remember everybody. Like I say, so people use different names on the chat, so I can't say everybody's. Like I say, see, Manzo, I had to go through something else I was looking at to see that it's only too many. I don't know too many Manzos, so it had to be her. So I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was a guy. I don't even picture no many women watching my show, but I am handsome. Hey, Kenny, I said we're red. We graduated this today. Shout out to my nephew Rico, man. My Rico, man, he graduated early actually. He graduated in January, but he walked with the class today. So shout out to Rico. Shout out to Red, who's an excellent father, who's an excellent boxing trainer. Not only is a trainer, like I say, he's a psychologist. Shout out to Red. Like I say, he's an excellent everything. Red is a hell of a human being, and I'm proud of him. I'm glad for everything he's got going. He helped the kid get out of here, being a great father, the man, and graduated, walked across stage, and he gonna help him into manhood and become a great man as he has. So shout out to Red again. Shout out to Rico. Appreciate you, baby. Brotherhood says I used to say Bud fighting less than fighters, but I'm gonna stop because I'm tired of waiting for the top fighters to fight. I'm okay with fighters who can get. I'm o- I'm okay with fighters who can't get big fights. Anyone in the top 25. Well, like I say, Brotherhood, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your honesty. And again, like I say, the man can't do nothing else. Listen, this fella, uh, Carl Brown or whatever, they berate me with negative comments, saying I'm a yes man. But everybody that knows me, which I don't have to listen, I I'm for real, and we don't accept that. We don't accept that, and I don't fight for nobody. I don't talk that because I don't want to be made a fool of. When I'm putting my neck on the line for you, I want you to make me look good. So I'm not gonna go head in first for you if you're not like that. And that man is like that. So um, again, the man calling me a yes man and this and that and all this stuff. I've been with him before he was somebody. I'm one of the people that saw him and start believing in him. You understand? So I come with him before it's nothing. I didn't come in where he brung me off the street. And so now I'm so thankful and grateful that, I don't want to disrupt this man. Come on. I've been truthful with this man from the beginning. Like I said, when the man won the WBO world title, when he become world champion, and people dream about becoming world champion. I dreamed about becoming world champion. I still wasn't satisfied. I said, you got to be Ring Magazine. What? What? You trying to tell I ain't got to do shit else. Motherfucker told me that. What? Fuck you. What you accomplished? I ain't got to do shit else. I ain't got to be no fucking, I'm the world champion. Go in the record books. I won my title from a champion. Come on. Feel me? So, hey, like I say, no yes man here, baby. I know the proof is in the pudding, like I say. And I'm watching the young boy up here. I call him Boy Wonder. The proof is in the pudding. I got to see. I was skeptical, but I'm watching him up close, and I believe he's the goods. Yeah, OG. What he say? What OG talking about? Spence don't want nothing to do with Bud. I appreciate that. What OG say? Bernie, they criticized Bud for stopping everyone since 2014. Poster, what the fuck? Again, I can't say. Some people just hate you. Some people just hate you. Motivia Berry says Spence versus Ugas after Spence beats him. Then he headed for Bud. Okay, we gonna see. We shall see. Like I said, we shall see. We shall see. Now, one thing they talking about Bud getting old. They talking about Bud getting Bud is 33. That's not old. We ain't taking no beatings. We ain't taking no punishment in the fights. We ain't beating ourselves up outside the ring. And according to y'all, we fighting cheaper competition. So Spence is fighting a harder competition, having harder fights. He's drinking like he partying like an animal. Well, it look like who getting older than me. I think that's putting more miles on you than what Bud doing. So no matter fact he 30, like I say, that shit don't matter. I just got my ass kicked by a fella 20 years older than me. Kenny Sims Sr. is 20 years older than me and beat me up the mountain because I like to hang out like Spence. Because I don't like to, you understand? Come on. Come on. And the man beat me up that mountain. 60. Stop it. And stepped on me. All right. So age ain't nothing but a number. Dun, dun, dun. You heard, hey, AJ Benitez won a title at 17. The world championship at 17. Come on, age ain't nothing but a number. What? Shit. Come on now. Come on now. What we just watched, I had lump watching Jack Johnson, what he say? If and suppose, two words that nobody can understand. One man falls out of bed and live. Man fall from a 50-foot scaffold and live. Man gets shot in the leg and live. Man gets shot in the leg and die. Man gets shot in the head and live. Come on. If and suppose. We can't. So it is what it is. And we shall see. We definitely know he got to go through us. All roads leads to us. It's like Caleb Plant. You understand? We gonna see what he gonna do. Definitely Bud gonna accept the fight with open arms. Well, I can't say that. He could be this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. Mike, what's happening? I don't know what he gonna do. I mean, and who will blame him? Who will blame? I don't know. I don't know what he gonna do, but I would likely take that, especially if they talking realistic. But I think Spence, because they pussy like that, and they got pussy motherfuckers that think that don't know shit about boxing. Only thing they know is what they heard, being around, and all the other stuff that we didn't heard. That's how they go on the negotiations of what should do this and what should do that and how everybody else figured it. And that's all these motherfuckers gonna figure out. So he got 3 portions of the title. He get past Ugas. He gonna chain, but he gonna give Bud. You still owe Bud 50-50. You still owe Bud 50-50. So you coming anything less than 50-50, that's a duck. That's a duck. If you anything coming less than 50-50, that's a duck. Um, Not giving Bud 50-50, it doesn't affect that man. He's proven he's just like Mayweather's. You can't really rattle him in the ring or out of the ring. He gonna beat your motherfucking ass. So that's the way Spence gonna get out of that pussy ass shit. Spence gonna get out of that pussy ass shit. Y'all mark my words. He gonna get out of that pussy ass shit by saying he gonna try to give Bud 70-30. He gonna say I tried. And his pussy ass fans gonna agree with him. Bumps, bumps, bumps. He gonna agree with him. I'm not giving you I'm not giving you no more shine, fella. I'm not giving you no more shine. Stone Bone Boxing. Shout out to Stone Bone Boxing. Subscribe to Stone Bone Boxing. My guy, I ain't been able to get with him. We've been busy. But definitely, I fuss with you heavy. Um Vikash says, yo, I bet that mean machine dude would mess up a bunch of these top tier welterweights. Bud said the same thing, but ain't nobody calling for him. Ain't nobody calling for him. Ain't nobody calling for him. And I understand because he tough and he definitely don't have a name. I mean, he did all right with Bud, but Bud destroyed him. So you understand? So, but he's a tough fight. Uh I would be looking for a more named guy, like Boots did with Limping Nets or stuff like that. I understand it's a marketing business. I definitely understand that. And definitely a strategy about this shit, but you definitely want to have more substance in what you're doing. You understand? You definitely want to have more substance in what you're doing. So hold on, what he say? Mike D says keep the negotiations public and make it happen. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. You hit the nail on the head with that, Mike. Great observation. Great observation. C Manzo, what she talking about? Where's C Manzo talking about? Hold on. C Manzo says agree. 50-50 is more than necessary. No pay cut. Definitely. Ain't no question. Um, and it's gonna be a huge fight. They was talking last night, say they don't believe it. I'm asking you guys right now, and I hope you answer in the comments. How do y'all feel about the fight? Do you think that we can draw Bud and Spence can draw 70,000 fans at the Texas Stadium or wherever they fight because it's a huge fight? I think it's a huge fight. So give me y'all thoughts on that. What do y'all think? The guys can make 50 or sell 70,000 seats at the fight for their fight? I think they could, but who knows? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Easy via cash says easy. I'm telling you, because it's a fever pitch. And what you got to do is sell the fight early for months. They need to go cross. They need to do a cross country tour, selling the fight. Brotherhood says 80,000. Okay, so now listen. I agree. I agree. The money, the fight is there. The demand is there. It's huge. It's the biggest fight we can make. It's the biggest fight we can make. I honestly think that. Also, it's huge. It's more big. It's a bigger fight than Joshua and that fella than Fury. It's bigger than it's bigger than those guys. It's a bigger fight than those fights. Two Americans and two fighters at their best. Two fighters at their best, and we'll go his hometown and beat his motherfucking ass. And beat his motherfucking ass. What do he say? Hold on. RDB boy says, "Easy. I'll travel to Denver. Easy. I'll travel to Denver. I travel to New York. Okay, definitely. And the whole Nebraska, we coming. The whole North Side definitely coming. Now it ain't 70,000, but it ain't gonna be a soul here. He fights Spence, not a soul." David Isaiah says, and once also knowing that they didn't let Bud get, and once also knowing that they didn't let Bud get in after Spence said it all for me. Oh, okay. I agree. I think you on the same thing. I on the same thing. I agree. They full of shit over there. Hold on. Kenny Minor says if Spence don't fight Bud and move up, do you think he'll fight Charlo? If Spence don't fight Bud, well, I think we'll fight Charlo, but 54, I think we got to be selective. Bud is not a big guy. Like I say, we started out at 35 and Mayweather's went even Sweet Pea. They were smaller guys, so they fought selective guys at 54. Actually, the guys that they fought at 54 had been smaller guys. So I don't really know if that might be too big of a step up for Bud. But like I say, he handled on Bye Bye Jenny's with nothing, and I think could the same could be said. He's a solid welterweight. 54 could be. I don't know. And I think we'll beat Charlo too. If Harrison can outbox him, definitely. We won't even get hit with Charlo. We won't even get hit. We won't have the memory lapse, the mental lapse. None of that's going to happen. And so we'll smoke Charlo and be undisputed. And I think we should go for that fight. Now that you're talking, appreciate you, Kenny. Appreciate you. Yo, I'm 56 minutes in, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Again, happy Mother's Day. Sorry to all the ladies. Thank you for all the ladies tuning in. I hope you're getting treated well. Bernie loves you. And I ain't trying to take too much of y'all time. It's still, I don't know what it is, but it's still Mother's Day. So it's all about the women, and I definitely don't want to be before you too long. Jonah Hill, appreciate you. Bernie, that's right, with the E, with the I and the E, baby. No Y's. Yeah, it's Bernie. Euro Thomas says, dare to be great, Buzz, skip Spence and get Charlo for the undisputed. It's just as big as Spence. Well, I think it'll be a hell of a accomplishment. I think it'll be a hell of accomplishment. But it's always going to be a void there. It's always going to be a void there if we don't get the Spence fight on both of their parts. So I think we should do as much as we can to promote that. But hell, undisputed at 54 would be great. That would be awesome. Amanda Royal says, definitely think Crawford's skills and timing alone with reach will be special at 54. No doubt. What he says, Hoodie Smoke says, dig it and stay safe, folks. Appreciate you. Everybody stay safe. Yeah. Yep. So listen, man. Hold on. What he say? What Jason say? What Jay say? Do fighting camp YouTube for Bud like Adrian Broner did? Um, I was thinking about that. But with me being on the team and being on the staff and being a trainer, I have to kind of take too much time out of my schedule trying to get the footage and this and that. So that's where I fall short on that at. But definitely want to keep coming before you guys and talking. Um, want to put some more things on there. I'm definitely going to bring you some more content. So just be patient, stay with me, and we're definitely going to bring more content. Definitely going to bring more content. I have different people, as I said, and I'm kind of beating a dead horse to help me with the show. And the show is going to keep coming along. Please keep supporting me. Please keep your comments coming, and just stay with me. like I say, just stay with me. Um, it is what it is. I don't think Bud got a YouTube channel. No, Bud, he's not really one for the spotlight, as you can see. Bud's not one for the spotlight. The camera actually come natural to me, at least what they say. And like I say, it ain't for everybody. And I'm here because of y'all. Y'all wanted to hear a voice in boxing, and I'm hoping I'm giving y'all that. I'm filling a void. You understand? Actually, I was in the ring. I had 3 professional fights. I was a semifinalists in the national Golden Gloves, well, quarterfinalists in the national Golden Gloves. I was ranked number 9 in the country at one time. Some of the toughest gyms in the country. Um, and so I got that perspective. I'm a history buff on boxing, and so it ain't too much about boxing that I don't know. But there are definitely many more scholars like Breadman that digs deeper than me, and I would love to talk with Breadman. But I definitely I have a in-depth knowledge of boxing, and so that's what I'm here. So I appreciate you guys. Anything y'all want to talk about, I'm more willing to talk about it. And shoot, we at 1 hour. Answer a couple more questions. Says, Bernie, do you think Andre could deal with Benavidez? Well, I think they could, man. These guys is all neck and neck. Nobody's blowing each other out the water. It's very rare that you have two top fighters and one of them gets blown out the water. It's very competitive. Just like when you're coming up, the knockouts are very high. But as you go up in competition, the knockouts don't come as easy as they once was, and that's what people fail to realize. But I think they all excellent fights. I just want to see them mix it up. I don't understand why they don't want to be tops. Why they don't want to be the shit in boxing. Trying to be Canelo because he fought those guys. Canelo fought those guys. He took the He didn't have to take the Mayweather fight, but it thrust him into the cat. It thrust him into that. Um, and he had the personality also to go along with that. And not only did his personality, but he backed it up. He fought Shane Mosley. He fought all those guys even though they was past it, he beat them convincingly, and he beat those guys with those names that was somebody. So, shout out to Canelo again. And that's what they need to do. Beat a Benavidez, beat Andre, beat these guys. That's what like I say, they all did it. They all beat these guys. They all did it. Mayweather's beat Chop Chop Corley, Sean Bay Mitchell, um, different fighters like that. So and which was great fighters, world champions. You gotta fight these guys. You gotta fight those guys. Diego Corrales fought Papo Freitas, uh, Castillo. Even after the Mayweather. So you gotta fight those guys. They still popping. Even what's the kid's name? He didn't win. And I talk most stuff about him in the motherfucker. But listen, Sean Porter, he fought those guys, man. He going one after another, man. Cause who knows? He got that win against Danny, and that boosted him up a little bit. He got that win over Danny. So anything. If any of them wins, you get a win over any of them guys. Benavidez beats Charlo. Charlo beats Benavidez. Andre beats any one of them guys. They go up a level. You make a better case for yourself. And I don't understand why they're not taking that page out of that book. Definitely want to be on top. Me myself, I can't. It mentally bothers me for to be berated. I swear. So if you tell me I can't do something, or I'm going to want to prove you wrong, and I don't see that in these guys. They're terrible. Young Shawty Goo Wop, Shawty Goo Wop. What's next for Buzz? Spence Taylor Ramirez. I couldn't tell you what's next. Like I said, you know what's going on, but any of them boys can get it. Taylor Ramirez, we're going to beat the brakes off of them. They hell of a fighters. Shout out to them in their next fight. I hope y'all tune in. I think it's going to be an excellent fight. I don't know who's going to win the fight. I'm going to pull for Ramirez mostly. I don't really think that much about Josh Taylor, even though I guess he's a hell of a boxer. He's very, very talented. 14 fights, undisputed champion. Beat some good fighters on his way to the to the Ring Magazine Championship. But them boys ain't in our league. Bud is a boxing master. Shit. And he not getting old. He's not getting old. He's not getting old. Ali Graham says, "Hey Bernie, why do you stop boxing professionally?" Well, I stopped boxing professionally because I really didn't have the backing that we do now, and I was in the streets too. And it was just different things like that. We didn't have a backing. I was in the streets. I was making more money in streets than boxing. I didn't have no way to keep me busy really. And I was kind of frustrated with boxing. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Sometimes we go through boxing and like for a period of time, I hated boxing. I didn't want nobody to talk to me about boxing. I remember I yelled at my cousin for talking to me about boxing. He's looking at me crazy. Say, man, what's wrong with this guy? And so at the same time, different things happen. And but it's in my heart. Boxing is in my heart. It wasn't about the money. When I started, I wanted to be like Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson, and those type of fighters. So if it didn't look like it was going that way towards me, I'd rather, be on the sidelines. And like I say, I'm a talented, handsome guy, career, charismatic guy who has a lot of things going for him, who could do more than just boxing. Yeah, but of course, it's part of my life, and I keep it with me. And thank the Lord, I'm still here. Okay, so listen, man. David Isaiah. Hey, we can talk. Forget it. Appreciate everybody that was here. If you got to do something else, go ahead and do it. David Isaiah says, "Do you still box on the side like sparring in the gyms?" Like I say, no, because I've been working on training and working on my craft and how to being a trainer. And definitely want to be in like I say, it's not about me. So definitely, with being a trainer, you got to tie up your gloves and waiting on the sparring. All the other guys are sparring. And so when we ain't sparring, we training them, giving them the pads, working them on the bag, motivate them and different things like that. So I will get a chance to get in there. Me and Shakur, we gonna get in. Me and Shakur gonna get in. So stay tuned to that. I'm definitely gonna have it on somewhere, Instagram or something. We definitely gonna dance around a few rounds, and it's gonna be a blessing for me. So I can't wait for that. And but mostly no. So what do you say? Hold on, few more. Jay Sean Brown says, "What weight you fought?" I fought at 26. I was a 26 pounder. I never really weighed over 132 pounds or nothing. It was easy for me to make the 26-pound weight. Like I say, I always ate cookies, pies, donuts, ate whatever I wanted. You know, didn't have to worry about no weight. They was trying to get me down to 22, but we went to the military base, and they told me I think they said I could make 22, but I didn't have a pound of shit after that. And I didn't like that. No, 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 no. Because when I tried to make 119, when I was walking around about 26, 27, trying to make the Olympic team in '04, I was dead. I don't care what, I don't know. I didn't know how to do it. I have no nutritionist, but I'd rather fight at a weight that was comfortable for me. And 125, 126 is perfect for me. Jason, what he says, Mr. Brown says, do you have any amateurs under you? Yes, we do. We have some up and coming. They top ranked amateurs. They all rank top 10 in the country. We have Alan Pardino at 132. We have Carlito Garibo. He's at 123. We have Reno Busby. He's like number 3 at 90 pounds, coming out the Silver Gloves of the Junior Olympics. And so yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. And again, we don't. They all are fighters. We all work with them. I give my little insight, and we collective team. It's amazing how we all think. We have different perspectives, but at the end, is it all morphs into the same thing. So we have a great team. No, nobody's gonna do me dirty. David, no, ain't nobody gonna do me dirty, bro. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. Nah, nah. C Manzo says, Burns, you yeah. She says, you recently sparred Michaela Mayer, her place, respect. Oh man, Michaela's tough. She hit me with a hook to the body. Like I say, I mean, Michaela was tough, and that was a bucket list thing for me. She didn't have no sparring partners at the same time, and I just really worked with her. And you had to stay on your P's and Q's with that girl. She hit me with some hard hooks to the body and hook to the head, and she do not come. Like I say, them punches hurt. Nobody likes to get hit. And yes, she was a woman. And no, I did not. I might have stung her once, but I wasn't really trying. But you have to keep them off you. It's hard to stay in that ring. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shout out to Michaela. Appreciate you. JMO Measuring Stick says, Bud is the best pound for pound in the world to me. Canelo might have edge in pound for pound with that one last night, but Bud will be back after that. You know, it's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Like I say, Canelo ain't taking nothing away from him. I ain't taking away from none of them guys. But Buzz tops, you know that. Did you ever spar Berto as no, no, no. No, they all too big for me. They all too big for me. All too big for me. All those guys too big. I never even been in the gym with neither one of them guys. But shout out to Devin. Shout out to Berto. Great champions, great fighters, good people. And I just want to see them do the best. But listen, guys, I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting cotton mouth by this time. We went an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Like I said, you don't have to watch the whole video. It's an hour and 10 minutes. People keep telling me about changing up my video and shorten it. But again, I like to talk with you guys. I like to answer your questions, and I just like being here with y'all. So I don't know, in time maybe, but again, it's all gonna get better. Keep supporting the kid. Keep supporting Team Crawford. We're gonna stream the fights May 21st in Kansas, and we got Jose Camacho. We got Idel Gomez, who's a light heavyweight, Jose Camacho, who's a featherweight, and we also have Michael Gamble, who's a junior featherweight, making his pro debut May 21st. Shout out to Bill. I forget his name, but shout out to Bill, throwing the fights, promoting the fights. We starting from the bottom. You understand? But we're gonna get better. So you need those small time promoters. Shout out to everybody in the boxing game. It's not hard. It's not easy. I mean, taking those punches, trying to put a card together, paying these guys, and shout out to all the fighters running these miles, taking these punches. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy, but uh, the greats did it before us, so all we trying to do is emulate them. At least that's the blueprint. You understand? So again, man, I appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. We going next time. I can't say when we gonna go next, but again, man, I'm gone. Love. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Yes, I want to end this broadcast.